Hi, my name's Gabriella. I just want to go over this idea I had that's evolved over time during this unique experience I've had that's been amazing and super eye opening, and I've learned a lot. So, this app has changed a little bit, but here we go. Anyways, so people on the move could download this app on the App Store. If they have an iPhone or Android, they can go to Google Play. It's I envision it as a free app, so it would be pretty easy to use. They could just register using an email address, and I thought about using two-factor authentication, so um, the data would be very secure, and it would be this person. So they enter an email address, and then they send a verification code, and then they create a password and confirm password, and they click on register. From there, the verifications code sent to the email address they entered, they would retrieve that from their email, enter it, hit submit. Then they'd go through the login process, just to be secure. These are just ideas, they're not set in stone. From there, they'd see like the first time user experience would be like a welcome page where they could take a selfie or use their fingerprint as a secondary form of identification. So like two-factor authentication. So if they take a selfie, they open the camera, and of course they'd have to agree to allow access to the camera or photos. I don't know about the photos. Anyways, so if they say yes, they take a pic. They can retake the pic or upload the pic. In this case, we're gonna upload the pic, the picture. So my thought behind that was that the picture is used as a sort of biometric identifier. I don't know if it needs like a secondary ID, anyways, for further verification. But So the next time the user logs in, he would enter his email and password combination, but also would have to take a selfie in real time and upload it again to make sure, that it was this person. So I think that's a unique value that I'm adding, or I'm proposing. I've looked at a lot of different applications that are out there for people on the move, for migrants, and I think that this would be a way to make it very secure. Anyways, so moving on. So the things that the user could do on this app would be that they could share their location, um, or like request locations from other people. So they could enter a phone number and or email address to send their location to other people. Um, so the user has to agree to allow, these are details, the app to know their location. They can also find family members. Upon first time use, users must enter phone numbers of family members, or there used to be this app where you could just bump phones and it would gather their information, but I don't think that's necessary. We could just grant access to contacts, and then they would select their family members from there. So they would just, select the person that they want to track. I guess the other person needs the app. I'm not sure about this. I'd have to do more research on that. And they could also send and request money. Maybe they can use Apple Pay or the device's native pay system. I don't have an Android, so I don't know exactly how that works. Maybe they can also connect through PayPal or Venmo, and transfer money that way, or maybe directly their bank account or a debit card. That would work too. I thought also that they could store important copies of their documents by taking a picture of passport or any other things that they birth certificates, their children's birth certificates, just so they have proof of these things in case they lose the actual documents. I think that would be helpful. Also, maybe there's ways to search for medical care if they need it based on their location, and any immigration info based on their location. So these are just some ideas of what the app could do. It's probably capable of other things as well, or maybe this is too many to focus on. But yeah, that's my quick overview. Thanks so much for your time. I'm sorry I'm not the best narrator, but I'm trying my best. Thanks.